Here's part 3. Katy selected newspapers for 400. Oliver Ox passed the reins of this paper to his son-in-law, who passed them to his son-in-law. Still the Double Jeopardy round, of course. Let's see if Jim can get this one. The New York Times? Yep. I didn't even know that. So it goes up to 1100. LA for 600. Rock and Willow, who sang Tears on My Pillow with the Imperials. Let's see if Katy can get this one. Little Anthony. Okay.
You are correct.
Up to 500. U.S. cities for 200. This city opened a subway station at HARTSFIELD International Airport. I don't think it's not New York. Let's see if Katy can get this one. It was Atlanta.
You are correct.
U.S. cities for 400. Built in 1742, Faneuil Hall was and still a famous meeting place in this city. I'll try. What is Boston?
You are
Yep.
correct.
Out of the hall with 300. Finally. Let's go back to LA for 800. Equipment and goods that can be sold quickly for cash. Oh, this is an accounting term, I believe. I think it's something with liquidated. I'm not too sure. Let's see if Jim can get this one. Liquid assets. Ah, yes.
You are correct.
It was something with liquid. Let's see if, okay, what did that selection going to pick next? Newspapers for 600. Title of W.A. Swansburg's 1961 biography of publisher of the San Francisco Examiner. Let's see if Katy can get this one. Citizen Kane? Citizen Hearst. Okay.
You are correct.
She goes to 4,500. 4,300, I'm sorry. LA for 1,000. Found in sour milk is used in adhesives, preservatives, and pharmaceuticals. I'm not too sure about this one. See if Jim can get this one. Lactic acid. Okay.
You are correct.
Goes to 2,900. Newspapers for 800. Grandson and namesake of the department store founder. He founded the Chicago Sun. See what Katy says. Marshall Lynch? Marshall Fields. Okay. Marshall Field III. Okay.
You are correct.
Field 5,100. Parents were for 400. Legend says, isn't she the wife of the Chinese emperor HUANGTI discovered this fiber? Discovered this fiber. Let's see what Katy says. Oh, Jim says. He doesn't know.
Sorry?
Goes down to 2,500. Let's see what Katy says. Silk.
You are
Okay,
correct.
she goes up to 5,500. U.S. cities for 600. In 1867, Lancaster, Nebraska was named state capital and changed its name to this. What is Lincoln?
You are
Yes.
correct.
I'm going to stick with U.S. cities for 800. A Great Lakes port in New York State is the world's leading flour milling center. Let's see what Jim says. Buffalo.
You are correct.
So he goes with the 3,300. Newspapers for 1,000. Oh, the other day double. How much will he wager? He's gonna wager 1,000. In the early 1900s, publisher Condé started this pattern company. It was Vogue. So he goes to 4,300. U.S. cities for 1,000. In 1847, the settler of Yerba Buena changed his name to this, and in 1848, thousands of people came. See what Jim says. San Francisco. Okay. So he goes up to 5,300. Rock goes to 400. Ray McInerney, Robbie KREIGER, Jim Morrison, and John Densmore. I want to say the Rolling Stones. I'm not too sure about this one. See if Katy can get it. Oh, with the Doors. Okay.
You are correct.
The 5,900. I'm not too much of a fan of rock music, so it's not one of my strongest categories. Rock goes 600. Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, and Eric Clapton. Let's see if what Jim says. He doesn't know. He goes down to 4,700. See if Katy can get it in the last second. Queen. Okay. Go to 6,500. Rock goes for 800. Sal Yankowski, Steve Boone, John Butler, and John Sebastian. See what Katy says. She doesn't know. She goes down to 5,700. Beloved Spoonful. Never heard of that rock band before. Famous women for 600. Though a lawyer herself, she fought against equal rights for working women and founded Stop Era. I don't think it's Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman. See what Jim says. He doesn't know. He goes down to 4,100. What Katy says. Phyllis Slayfly.
You are correct.
Famous woman for 800. You heard of a 9-Day Wonder? Well, she was nicknamed the 9 Days Queen. Let's see if Jim can get this one. Lady Jane Grey.
You are correct.
He was at the 4,900. Okay, famous woman for 1,000. Visiting her birthplace at 10 East Oglethorpe in Savannah, Georgia won't get you a merit badge. Let's see what Katy says. Juliet Low.
You are correct.
So she goes to 7,300. Rock goes for 1,000. Ace Frehley, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss. Let's see if Jim can get it. Oh, he doesn't know. He goes down to 3,900. Let's see if Katy can get it. And she doesn't know. She goes down to 6,300. What was it? It was Kiss. Okay. After I read the next one, we're going to stop for part 3. The famous thing, she was drum roll's first one, she was winning the second. We'll stay tuned for part 4.